Supporting Mary Through the Transition to Online Courses by Yasmeen, Sharka, Courtney, Sumayya, and Mikaela. The current situation. Currently, at Mary's educational institution, the educators are only using in-class teaching methods. This requires their students to physically show up to a classroom setting in order to take part in their courses. The problem. As technology continues to develop and evolve, Mary has recognized the importance of shifting her educational platform from in-class learning offerings to offering courses using an online model. Gap analysis. Currently, Mary is only offering in-class courses at her school. She has recognized the tremendous potential to reach more students and learners by offering courses online. However, she is not very familiar with online courses or the technology and programs that would need to be used to make the leap. According to Bates, 2017, over the last 10 to 15 years, higher education institutions have made the shift towards implementing online learning. Bates, 2017, states almost all Canadian colleges and universities now offer online courses. Online learning has major benefits, not only for the students but for the institution as well. Students choose online learning because it offers flexibility, it is cost-effective, removes the distance barrier, and allows students to maintain other responsibilities while furthering their education. Online learning versus in-class instruction. Online learning has the ability to rapidly adapt instruction to tailor to the individual needs of students. Online learning is cost-effective, more widely accessible to rural students, and the program's course content can be revised easily. Information is shared through classroom discussions, tutorials, and videos, which is learner-focused. Assessment is typically done through assignments, requiring students to apply the concepts and theories they learn to everyday situations or problems. Typical classroom environment. Limits the access to education for students who are unable to attend in-person, on-campus classes. Information is relayed through slides and readings directly from the instructor with little to no class participation. And finally, assessment is typically done through tests and exams which require the students to memorize information and be able to recall it for assessment. Suggested solution. Our suggested solution to Mary's problem incorporates a blended learning environment. Mohawk College 2018 describes a blended learning environment as a learning environment that encompasses more than one specific delivery approach to learning. Mohawk College 2018. The delivery approach that we have identified incorporates the use of both synchronous and asynchronous learning environments. Synchronous allows the learners to participate in real-time, face-to-face interactions with peers. Asynchronous allows the learners to reflect on course content through discussion boards without the constraints of time or place. The platforms we are suggesting are Skype for synchronous real-time face-to-face meetings with learners and educators, Facebook and YouTube for asynchronous activities such as discussion boards, sharing files, and video content for the course. Explanation of platform suggested. Skype. We have chosen Skype as our platform for synchronous meetings. The main reason we have chosen Skype is due to Mary's colleagues' experience with using programs. As Mary is not very familiar with different tech programs, it was important for us to use the skills of her colleagues to keep the transition to online courses as smooth as possible. By feeding off her colleagues' prior knowledge and frequent use of Skype, it will ensure that Mary will consistently have someone at the school who is familiar with the program during the learning curve phase. Facebook. We have identified Facebook as the best solution for Mary to incorporate asynchronous activities into her online courses. Facebook is very user-friendly and allows for a group to be made for all the students in the course to share files, discussions, questions, and also allows for instant connection to peers if needed. Although Mary is not familiar with this platform, it has a very quick learning curve and there are multiple YouTube video tutorials should Mary require any assistance while using the program. YouTube. We have identified YouTube as the platform that we will use to upload and share video content for the online course. As Mary's other colleague is familiar with MOOCs, YouTube has a similar concept when it comes to sharing resources, videos, and course content. Once all the content is created and the videos have been uploaded, with the exception of needed to update the video content, Mary and her colleagues are able to use the created videos year after year. Importance of continual assessment. It is important to have the registered students take part in a course feedback survey. This is important because it will ensure that the course content, structure, delivery method, and assessment methods are constantly revised, assessed, and are structured to promote the highest level of success with the intended audience. In this case, it's Mary's students. It is also important to have the instructors participate in a course feedback survey. This is important because if the content, course design, and structure of the program do not work for the instructor themselves, then that will hinder the overall success of the online courses for Mary. Possible barriers to online courses. Some key challenges when considering online learning are the role of real-time interaction, when, how, and why, to ensure that real-time synchronous meetings are purposeful and effective. Learners' self-regulation, motivation to ensure that learners understand the importance of being self-motivated to complete course content, assignments, participate in discussion boards, and show up to synchronous meetings. Technological barriers. It is important to recognize that not all students will have access to technological devices or a reliable internet connection. Program design and creation. We need to consider all universal design principles and key components when designing an online course to ensure it is user-friendly and an effective learning platform, and to allow for constant revision, development, and improvements. Thank you for watching our video solution to Mary's problem. Please let us know if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions.